Hello student, today's topic is atmosphere from your animal physiology subject, chapter number first. So first of all, what is mean by the earth surface? Earth atmosphere is a layer of gas surrounding the planet. We know that the earth having the surrounded by the gases. So the earth is surrounded by the blanket of air which we called as atmosphere. It reaches over the 560 kilometer from the surface of the earth. So basically atmosphere having some functions are essential for the survival of organism on the earth surface. First of all, that is absorb the energy from the sun, because sun can emit the UV radiation which is harmful for the organism and living organism on the earth planet. So basically this atmosphere is essential for the absorption of the energy from the suns which is harmful for the organism. Then second one, that is recycle water and the other chemicals. So atmosphere having the function of the recycling of the water and other chemicals. So basically we know that the atmosphere are responsible for the production of the rain on the earth surface, because the water vapor goes on the atmosphere, then they cool down and get the rain from to the earth surface. So basically it recycle the water. Second, third one, that is protect us from the high energy radiation and the fragile vacuum of the space. So basically this atmosphere protect us from the high energy radiation like UV radiation or other alpha radiation. So also the fragile vacuum of space present in the space, and this atmosphere also protect us from this vacuum of space. Also atmosphere protect and support the life of earth. So basically atmosphere is responsible for the protection and the support of the life on the earth planet. So basically this earth atmosphere is made up of mixture of gases called as air. So basically there are three main components. Two main components of the earth atmosphere are made up of the air, that is nitrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen gas make up about 78% of the earth atmosphere, and the second most abundant gas is oxygen, which is make up 21% of the earth atmosphere, and which is also essential for the respiration of the living organism like animals and plants. Then third one, that is argon. Argon is having the 0.9%, and carbon dioxide about 0.03%. So which is also essential for the capturing of the heat on the earth surface. So let's talk about the composition of atmosphere. The atmosphere is compiled by the variety of gases. So there are two types of constituent, that is major constituent and trace constituent. So in major constituent, two gases are present, that is nitrogen, it is about 78%, and oxygen about 21%. When in trace amount, argon present in 0.9%, water vapor, that is H2O, up to 1 lakh ppmv, carbon dioxide, then ozone, methane, and other gas also. So ppmv means part per million by volume. So basically the nitrogen is important to protein which is found in the body tissue of the all living things, and nitrogen is also recycled through the soil into the plants and finally when living things die and decay. So these nitrogen are also essential for the production of the food from the plants on the earth planet. So basically this atmosphere having the atmospheric pressure, which is force per unit area exerted into the surface by the weight of the air above the surface in the atmosphere of the earth. These gas molecules closer to the earth surface are packed together very closely. This means the pressure is lower than the higher up you go into the atmosphere. So pressure is low whenever from lower level to higher level we get, the pressure is increased. So basically let's talk about the layers of atmosphere. There are about four layers are present in atmosphere, that is thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere. So the troposphere where we live, stratosphere which contain the ozone layer, mesosphere where metron burn and the thermosphere, where the satellite orbit Earth. So first of all, troposphere. So troposphere is the lowest and thinnest layer of the atmosphere. It is from 16 km at equator and 8 km at the poles. So 90% of the atmosphere mass is included in the troposphere. So in a temperature decrease with the altitude in troposphere, 0 degrees Celsius per kilometer are decreased by the altitude, and top of the troposphere average minus 50 degrees Celsius temperature we can see. So where, and troposphere is the layer where the weather is occur. So it is a boundary between the troposphere and stratosphere is called as tropopause. Then next one is stratosphere. So stratosphere start or extend from the 10 kilometer to 50 kilometer above the ground. It is less dense, which contain the water vapor, and the troposphere having the higher temperature, which get increased by the altitude. So there is almost no weather occurrence because weather occur at the troposphere. So it contains the high level of ozone because stratosphere containing the ozone layer, which is essential for the UV irradiation from the sunlight. So upper boundary is called as stratosphere. Then next one, mesosphere. So it is extend to almost 80 km high. The gases are very dense, less dense, and the temperature decrease as the altitude increase. So we know that in stratosphere temperature increase by the altitude, but in mesosphere temperature decrease as altitude increase. So gases in this layer absorb very little UV radiation, where in stratosphere ozone layer are essential for the absorption of the UV radiation. Then thermosphere. So thermosphere is above the mesosphere and extend to almost 600 km high. So temperature increase with the altitude. As we go up, then the temperature also increase. So it is readily absorb the solar radiation. The amount of absorption of the radiation is less. So temperature can go as high as 1500 degrees Celsius. So their temperature is high in the thermosphere. So it reflects the radio waves because in thermosphere the satellite orbiter revolve around the earth. So next one, that is exosphere. So exosphere begin at the 500 km above the earth and does not have the specific outer limit. So it is the outermost layer of the atmosphere, and this is the satellite orbit earth in the exosphere. So mostly satellites are move in the exosphere. So these satellites are essential for the communication on the earth, depend on the satellites, and the satellites transmit information used for the television show, radio broadcast, data, and the photo used in the weather report and long distance telephone calls. And most important is the ozone layer. The atmosphere consisting the ozone layer, which is useful for the eradication or absorption of UV light, which is harmful for the living things. So in 1917, scientists noticed that the ozone layer in the stratosphere above Antarctica was the thinning. So in this figure you can see that this is the ozone layer, which having the largest hole in the ozone layer ever observed in the September 24 in 2006. But ozone layer is essential for the absorption of UV radiation because UV radiation is harmful for the human being or living thing, because UV radiation can cause skin cancer or mutation in the living organism. So this ozone depletion occur due to the greenhouse effect because it trapping the heat by the gases in the atmosphere. Basically the greenhouse effect carried out by the carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. So naturally occurring greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and ozone. And these greenhouse gases that are not naturally occurring, that is by artificially produced by the human being, that is hydrofluorocarbon, perfluorocarbons, sulfur hexafluorides. So they generated in variety of industrial purposes, and these naturally occurring greenhouse gases are affect the ozone layer and deplete the ozone layer so that the UV radiation can get inside the environment of the earth surface. So in this figure you can see that this is the UV radiation, that is UVA and UVB, which is emitted by the sun, and this is ozone layer which is absorb this harmful radiation through the atmosphere. So a group of chemicals called as chlorofluorocarbon were one commonly used in the air conditioner, in aerosol spray cans and cleaning machine parts. So in London Agreement of the 1991, more than 90 countries banned the production use of CFC except for the limited medical uses, because this chlorofluorocarbon harm the ozone layer, which is essential for the living organism to proliferate on the earth's surface, because ozone layer absorb the harmful UV light which is emitted by the sun. So that is for today. This atmosphere is essential for the survival of organism, because in the gases of the atmosphere is essential for the survival of organism, because oxygen is essential for the respiration of organism, which is carried out the all process of the living organism. Nitrogen is essential for the production of the food by processing the nitrogen cycles. Also the carbon dioxide is also useful for the trapping the heat inside the earth's surface. So all these gases or atmosphere is essential for the living organism. So that is for today. Thank you.